Hey everyone, and welcome to the all-in-one overview of the new update of Planet Zoo and also of the ARID DLC pack. You can see already two black rhinos chilling in the sand over here while we're doing a lovely little panning shot around those two, which is obviously already part of the new free update. That is bringing a kind of scenic camera mode and a camera mode editor, which I'm going to talk about at the end of the video because that one is rather special. But we are going to start with all of the animals at the beginning. We're going to have a look at some of the special things about these animals, and then we are going into the free update, which to be fair isn't that chunky this time around, but it has some very good things in them. So well, let's get started and jump out of this camera. So first of all, let's have a little look at this wonderful black rhino right out of the box. The texture quality of everything is absolutely outstanding. Also, let me just go into the explore mode so we can actually zoom in a little more. Look at that. This one looks fantastic. I'm just gonna keep playing the game. Look at even the little nostrils over here and the little lips moving. Oh, I love it so much. It's looking so good. However, Eben did actually get me on this one, and this will be a very understandable criticism about this one. The neck position of this animal is not necessarily correct. These animals used to eat some more stuff from the bushes and stuff, so the head would need to be a little higher though. So maybe Frontier can fix that. I'm quite certain that maybe a lot of people will note that. It's a little bit different from the other rhinos we have in the game. Other than that, and this is the only little caveat I have, this model is by far my favorite one in the game so far when it comes to the rhinos. And oh, like, just look at everything. The movement is so well done, and it definitely has some special movements to it, and some special little things. I love the ears, like with the little hair design up there. Shader really on point again, and they feel really good. But yeah, let's go on to the next one, and I'm just gonna fly over right over here. For those of you who follow my channel for longer, you may already know this zoo. I have actually taken this zoo as an example because we had a camel habitat over here, and so we're just going to go exactly into this one. Let's jump in, and here we go. You can obviously see quite a lot of animals over here. We can see the Dromedary Camel right in front of us, and the Dama Gazelle and the Adax as well. We're going to have a look at all of those. Let me just quickly pause the game other than that because, well, like, actually these animals will run away quite a little bit. So this is the Dromedary Camel. You've already seen there is a nice couple of variants in here, especially this brown one is looking fantastic. I gotta say, right up the back, this is absolutely my favorite camel in the game, which is easy because it's me, but also it's high up in my ranks now. This model is like so many times better than the other camel, and honestly, I have not expected to say this, but it's definitely not a boring animal to be had in this pack. It looks absolutely fantastic, and if I zoom in a little, this is just so much more of a camel than the other camel in the game, and it is so much more of a realistic looking animal. I know we've said that a couple times now, but Frontier, whoever is making the animals nowadays, they have stepped up their game so dramatically that the old models unfortunately have a hard time keeping up. And it obviously comes also with some unique, oh my god, animations. This one is maybe not fully fleshed out. That was a very heavy snapback of the neck. But it does have a quite nice little extra here and there. It's not entirely the same as the backtrain camel, which I do like, especially the movement is adjusted properly. So that is very welcome, because obviously the backtrain camel has a little bit of a different weight position of its body. So yeah, the running is pretty much the same though. But yeah, let's move on with the Dama Gazelle over here. A beautiful model, really beautiful. The horns are lovely, and the shading of the fur is also pretty damn good. Again, as I said, the models just became better and better. I want to especially point out the Adax over here, because that one looks absolutely stellar. Looks really good. Ah, look at that. It just looks so good. Really wonderful. Really wonderful. It's time to move on, though. We've had a look at those two, and I just figured that I've forgotten to put one animal in. But let's go on with the other first. So let's go to maybe the most requested animals by some of my community members, and this is the African Crested Porcupine. There you go. There's the one. And yeah, when it comes to which model is the best in this update, this is our winner by far. This one is just ridiculously well done. Not sure why on earth Frontier is holding back with those insanely well-designed animals so often. They could just like, if they just have a challenge, it seems that they do excel in what they do. And oops, being in this habitat over here is specifically interesting because this is another little glimpse at what Frontier is possible to do. So we do have our meerkats in here, which obviously was a challenge in the past, and now that they have fulfilled this challenge pretty nicely, shows that they are capable of doing interesting things. But I mean, sometimes I'm just a little bit, why on earth aren't you not giving us more of that? Because this is, I mean, just look at the model. Just look at it. It is so absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, I've got nothing to say. It's a perfect model. I am not, like, I haven't been super excited for the Porcupine in general. Like, I don't hate it, I don't like it. It's just like, I don't really have a specific place in my heart for this animal. But seeing it in game, this may change, because oh boy, does this look fantastic. And yeah, there's so much to love about this model. It's just fantastic. But we have more than just these animals in here. Let's move over to our house. Where is it? In here. We've got another little animal in. Just gonna jump back into the explore mode real quick. And let me just be in the normal. Oops. What am I doing? Okay, let's go over here. There you go. Look at the little sand cat. Yay! This is a very cute little cat. However, I may have to look at them for a little longer, but they are a tiny bit of a disappointment. I hope that they will come in with some very nice little animations, new animations. They do have one new animation, which is when they sleep, they roll together and have this very cute paw licking and stuff, like a very typical cat behavior. But other than that, they even have a scaled down climbing option that looks exactly like the tiger's, which I was hoping to see a bit more of a cat-like one. We can actually maybe follow this one around real quick, just increase the speed and see what this one does for us. Yeah, it's just walking somewhere. What are you doing? What are you doing, mate? Hello? Where are you going even? I mean, it's doing cat things. That's obvious. It's not doing what we needed to do. So that is typical cat behavior. Let me just see what you're doing. Come on, just go and climb for us for a second. Other than that, I have to put you somewhere up there. Okay, never mind. This one is not doing what we needed to do. There you go. There's another one. Let's follow this one over here. So, as you can tell, this is exactly the tiger movement. I wish I had seen maybe a bit more of a cat. Like, it's fine, you know, you will most of the time not notice it. They do have changed the weight position and where the necks and shoulders are, so that is good. So it has a bit more of a cat-like movement. And this is basically the new animation. This is almost like the typical cat one, but now it's going into the cute cat sleep animation. Obviously, I love that one. This is super cute, and they may have some cool social interaction with each other. Oh, this little tail wiggle is so cute. But I really haven't seen that one, to be honest. I have not really waited for this, but I will check out if there are some more cool. Oh, look at that one, tired one. Yeah, go into your little kitty cat position. But yeah, as I said, it's a very welcome addition because it has a level of cuteness that is beyond anything we've seen in the game. Really, really cute. They have like it's a cute little drinking stuff. They have nice jumps. And what do I mean by nice jumps? They feel a little bit more from the weight. It seems to be good, and the weight kind of spread is kind of well. But other than that, yeah, it's looking as like a tiger, you know, just scaled down, which is fine, to be honest. They got to do what they got to do, but just to show you this. Oh, look at that. Oh, that looked good though. Like, the jump is adjusted, if I'm not completely wrong. But other than that, I mean, it looks good, and I'm very happy to have a cat, and I will do a proper habitat for them. Let's have a little jump. Yeah, that one was actually pretty good. Not gonna lie, that one was good. Okay, so it's not gonna get any better. So let's move out here and run around to the other side, because there is our exhibit animal that came with this update, and this is the viper over here, and we can see it there in the sand. And there is another one over there. I guess we have to fly there a little bit more, so just so you can see them a bit more up close. There you go. It's even like dug into the sand over here, which is, it seems like part of the model though, right? This is kind of fun. I wish it would just like kind of roll itself in. Does it do this maybe? Is that like, let's see. It's just heavy breathing. That's just a heavy breathing. It doesn't do anything else than that, right? What a pity. I thought they may have adjusted that so that this one is going to dig itself into the sand like they do. Okay, what about this one? Well, it does move the eyes though. Jesus. Is there another one which is doing a tiny bit more than that? This is such a pity. Do we have anyone in here? No? Nobody know? I think I just put 2 in. Okay, never mind. This is the moment where I have to do a little cut to bring that last animal in that I forgot, and then we're going to talk about that after the cut. Alright, and there's our last beautiful friend over here. This is the Somali wild ass, and this is, as you guys corrected me, this is actually a donkey. I wasn't too sure, but I thought this looks like a donkey. It is in fact a donkey, or is a direct ancestor of the donkey. So this is basically a horse-like animal, but it looks a little bit more like a donkey. The overall body weight ratio is corrected for being a donkey, and the model again looks so freaking good. I honestly, at this point, I mean, yes, proportion stuff is not my best area. I'm not, you know, I don't know every animal, so I'm not 100% sure about some proportions and stuff. But what I can tell is from the texture quality and the modeling quality, I don't know if it can get any better with Planet Zoo at this point. Like, they look so good that they almost look out of place now, simply because they look so good. I mean, compare this thing with this texture, for example, in the back. There is absolutely no comparison whatsoever, and oh boy, I'm so happy. Like, this animal is really, for me, it's a gap filler. I'm not going to lie over here. This is, for me personally, is a gap filler, but it is a beautiful gap filler, and not really sure what I'm going to do with it. It could be like, I could actually do like, I thought about making like a savanna or something like that, but then again, a farm, like a kind of a desert farm would also be fun. I don't know, something like that would be cool. Anyhow, we've seen all the animals, so it's time to look over the free update stuff. And speaking of staff, we have a couple of staff members roaming around over here, so we can actually do exactly one thing, and this is showing you one of the best updates that we were always waiting for, and that is Flexicolor staff member. I mean, just look at that. You can actually do whatever you want. So imagine you want to have all white people over here, or like almost like, yeah, white-ish. So this is the pockets cover. Actually, this can be like a dude from Jurassic Park. Let's do this. And then what's that? Shoe color will actually be like a dark red, something like this. And you got the kind of a Jurassic Park member. That looks really cool. What about the vet though? The vet, oops, let me just click that one. The vet over here can also be actually colored. So for example, if we say, okay, blue was good, but let's make it more navy, or like actually good blue, we can do something like that. The shoes, oh, look at that, the shoes. Normally these kind of things are green in a way. Oh my god, they're paired with the stripes on the, why though? Okay, let's make them gray then. Makes the thing better. And there you go. This is the trousers. Oh, that's paired with the other one. I hate when things are paired like that, but this is just how texturing works. So we could make it something like that. This looks a lot more like working, and then maybe giving that like an orange stripe over here as if they're working. So this is kind of a bit more signal color. There you go. Look at that. This is a very cool little adjustment. And the good thing is you can do this with a lot of those. I think if you drop them down, unfortunately, they will always come in the normal colors. So it's going to be a bit of a nasty work if you want to have more than those. You can't copy paste. You can't put that as a default, which is a bit of a pity. So you would need to make your color palette and then just drop down what you want. So we could also just go with like a gray color over here. Pockets now get really red, or actually make that white, and then shoe color could be white too, something like that. You know, that's cool. You've got, and the good thing is you could do that for different zones, so you can easily spot if they are in their correct zone. Very helpful indeed. You can also obviously do that with people working in the shops, or vendors, for example, can be adjusted too. So let me just click. Can I just click your vendor? Hello. Come on, just need you. Okay, there you go. And you can obviously go in here and say, you know what, you're gonna work for chief beef belief, so you're gonna make like a blue beef, things like that. And then shorts color could be this type of orange here, just making you really nail the chief beef. I mean, shoes are generally not you know, whatever, they don't care. But we can also change the cap color, well, only the outlines though, but at least we can go with the yellowish outlines, just like with the sheaf beef logo, and then it makes a lot more sense. There you go, you've got a wonderful sheaf beef vendor, and you could make this one over here then green. You get the idea, okay? Now, in order to catch one of the other updates, which is the spitting behavior, we are actually going to put in, you know what, we're going to do one thing, and I'm gonna cut this away. I'm gonna get some llamas in here as well, and then see if the guest will be caught. And then before we do so, I'm gonna show you the cinematic route editor, because that one is absolutely mega. Alright, the llamas made it to the zoo, and now what we're going to do is we're going to make a scenic route which is following actually the fence over here to see if we can catch them spitting onto our guests. So we do have this fence which seems to be exactly the area where we need to go, and we should also focus on that area. Let's see if we can do this. In order to enter the camera mode, you're gonna go down here to the camera mode, and then you check the cinematic route editor. And that one is absolutely simple. I'm gonna pause the game real quick because that is going to help us in order to see something. So first of all, I think I want to start over here with this lovely little area. This is a good one. So it's super simple. You're just going to add a keyframe over here. This is where you start. And what I want is I want to fly over here a little bit, tilt the camera already towards the stone, add another keyframe, go up a little around this corner here, just add another keyframe here again, and then just sink down again to this point over here. We go to this enrichment item, have a little look to this one, turn around further over here, go exactly in between this wonderful tree, just go further through the tree, a little bit more down, and from over here we are just going to fly alongside the fence really nicely like that. We can go up a little and then just look down if we need to, just go forward over here, and then just again just follow the route that you want to do, just like so. And you know what we could do? We can just go up a little here, edit this one, and then we go down, just like so. Rotate a little, and we go down below the bridge. There you go. Add a keyframe here. We just go over to this side, add another one here. Just fly over through here, add another one. The closer you put your keyframes, the better your route will be. And then we just go up a little, but you can also make larger gaps in between, and then the camera will automatically catch basically a gap. And you can already tell what's happening in the back. There is a track created going here. So we are going to now fly down here, getting all the way down, and then we just follow the bridge. I just want to do a little bridge action over here. So go up, look at that, go up and down, fly down again. So you get the idea. I'm not going to explain all the way, but we're going to fly over to this side, just do a little turn, just see if we can catch someone sleeping in here. There you go, go out, and then you can also make this maneuver again, and then you just go up if you want to. Do this again, this, and go further up like so. And one thing that's pretty cool is you can also go into the keyframe editor. Now you have to check which keyframe you are in. We are in the last one, which is the 31st, and so we can actually zoom in quite a bit to 2x maybe. And now I'm going to go to the set to current camera position, and we're going to go back. This is number 30, and we go to 18x, for example. And then we go to the next one, I'm gonna say 16x, and then go to the next one, which go to keyframe position. Well, actually, I don't know which one that was, whatever. So we have done a couple of zooms here and there, and now this is a full camera route. Now, if you go back into the camera editor, you can see this is route 1. You can obviously rename that. This is test, whatever, and then you hit play, and now we can also disable the UI, and now the whole camera is, I'm gonna hit play, so the game is moving, and you can see we are moving along the track that we've just created. Look at that. And through the tree we go. Have a little look over here. Just go across, you know, up and down below that thing over here. Look at that. Lovely and smooth. Really loving this. Just going down below that thing. There was a llama on the road for whatever reason. And then we fly around here just as we've set that one. Look, this created the route itself. Just going all the way around. And down we go. Up we go. And down we go. And a little bit of a turn here. Oh yeah, this one is a little bit too far. So we just needed to check that maybe. 2 camels coming in, and then we fly up, and you can see the camera zooms in now. As you can tell, this gets this really cool effect of a camera moving and panning. Boom! And that's it. So very simple to create, very, very lovely. I'm a huge fan of that. I think we won't catch the spitting behavior as much as I would have loved to show it to you. I have not been able to find this in, well, actually hours of gameplay now. I'm not sure if I'm doing anything wrong, but I was hoping for the video maybe for a lucky punch, but apparently it does not work. I'm not sure if we need to make these fences lower and if they can't spit through the fences. Not sure if that works, but let's just assume that this is a thing, and we're just going to lower the fence here. I mean, they can easily jump over anyways, but we're just going to check if that maybe is a thing. Let's see if there's a camel spitting at someone. Are you doing it? You're moving your mouth already, like as if you were. Huh. So I'm not sure how I would even be remotely able to catch this. So we got llamas in here, we've got camels in, and the Bactrian camel can spit as well. Well, you know, if I... Oh my god, this was aggressive. See, maybe one of you guys come over to spit at someone. That would be very cool. Gosh, I love how the mouth is animated now. I want to see the animation, man. Just do it. It's kind of reinforcing animals to spit at someone. I cannot believe I'm doing this. But apparently this is what we want to see. We want to see this animation. Not sure if we will be able to. I'm trying my best here, but apparently people seem not to want to be spitted at. And at the same time, our animals don't... Gosh, you're gonna have a hard time getting up here. Okay, what shall we do? I think just speed up the whole thing and see if someone is going close to the fence and just do something. What about you? You have a hard time coming up here. Okay, gotcha. This one is just going forward in there as well. Can you just go close to the fence and spit at people? They're like all perfectly fine moving over there, but nothing along like spitting at guests is happening. How far do they even spit? I don't know how close they need to go to the fence. Wait, this one is... okay, it's moving itself away now. Okay. Dip, 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 dip. I have absolutely zero idea how this is working. Okay, whatever. I think I'm gonna still end this over here now. This almost looks like planet Earth. Yeah, worth a try. But I seem not to be able to catch them doing this. Maybe someone else will. I don't know. So many hours later, there we have it. I found it. It's been a long while, and the reason why is because it's so subtle but so nice. We've got a wonderful replay for you guys with a zoom here. Let's have a look at that one. The VRR. Boom, there you go. People going to duck away and washing their hands and faces. Love it. So it is very easy to miss because it's so subtle. But yeah, I thought, I'm gonna give it to you because I found it. But now let's get back to the video. Maybe if I do find it, I'm going to include at least a screenshot of it. I have absolutely no idea how to reproduce that. I really do hope that you guys enjoyed this video anyways, without spitting. This is the newest update we have for Planet Zoo with all the lovely little bits in there. And oh, wait, I forgot about the most important thing. Wait, we got a couple new bushes. I totally forgot about. I'm a bad person. Oh my goodness me. We've got a couple of new bushes. There you go. And these are wonderful. These are the best bushes out there. Look at this. These are absolutely freaking gorgeous. And these are dead, but they're still looking quite good. And then we've got the... Wait, where are the other ones? We have one more dead kind of bush as well. It's not this one. It's also not this one. These one have been in too. Then we've got these ones. Very neat. And we've got these ones, which are a little bit more grown, which is cool. And there's one more dead version. Let me see. How's that called? Is that maybe called dead? No, it's not. Maybe dry. I assume dry, right? It doesn't seem to be dry. Okay, so maybe I mistake that for another one. Oh yeah, this is the same. Okay, so basically this was the other one. So these are the new bushes. They are quite okay, I gotta say. They're quite good. And I have to admit that these bushes, I was just hoping that they are spitting, sorry. But these bushes are very neat, especially this one. This is perfectly the best bush we have. The Creosote bush 06 and 05 and 04. What happened to Okay, these are the dry ones. Is that the normal version? Okay, no. Yeah, not entirely sure why we exactly got those, but I freaking love them because especially these bushes will be a lifesaver for so many occasions. Finally have some good bushes. And yeah, with these words, we can finally end today's episode. I really hope, like your video having a little overlook. I hope you guys enjoyed this. There will be a speed build today, and there will be another mini project in the coming days. So keep your eyes on the channel. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do so. And if you haven't gotten the game yet, you can get this via Instant Gaming. The link is down below in the description. You can pre-order for tomorrow, because obviously I'm a day early. So you have it right away when it drops. The choice of animals you've seen is good. It's not my favorite though, but it's good. But yeah, if you are in for ARID Animals, that's your pack, I guess. Until then, have a good time. Thank you so much for watching as always, and goodbye.